Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a blessed day today. Today I decided that we're going to do a get ready with me, but using all new kinds of products that I recently hauled. So there's going to be LaColors, WetnWild, Elf, and HardCandy in this video. And I'm just using as many of the new products that I got recently in this tutorial. So first off is that HardCandy Marilyn Monroe face serum, and this does smell like strawberries. It's a strawberry face serum, and it's just like a little nice treatment for your face, and smells good, and it has like, it feels like a silicone based product on your face once it dries down, in my opinion. And this is that new WetnWild lip mask, and I've been using this during the day. It has a very strong lavender scent, but it's very moisturizing, so we'll do a full review on that. That's the WetnWild eyeshadow primer. I'm loving this primer so far. My shadows are vibrant, they last all day, no creasing, my eyebrows stay all day. What's on the lip? Now this is the LaColors Brow Pomade, and I got this in soft brown. And here's the LaColors Brow Brush, and look how thick that is and flimsy. I'm not a fan of that brush, so I'm going to use the AOA Studio brush, the angled eyeliner brush, brow brush, whatever. I think they've marketed it as an eyeliner brush though. And as always, I just literally just fill in the brow. Like, I personally like my brows like this, so I just fill in everything. I outline them a little at the bottom, but mainly we just literally fill them in. There's no rhyme or reason to it, just fill the brow in. And I take the spoolie through to pull the extra pomade out and soften them up a bit. And I think the spoolie on the double-ended LaColors brush works really nice, and it's kind of smaller, so it's like perfect for this. That's the KleanColor matte side of the brow highlighter pencil. There's a shimmery and a matte side, so I'm using the matte side right here, and I just kind of use that to help perfect and highlight under the brow. And there is our brows done. So this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty, and everyone loves this primer. This is the first time trying it. I will say that it does fill in pores. I thought it did a really good job. I'm only using that on the areas where I have the largest pores, and it sets really well, and it lasted all day under the makeup and stuff. Like, the makeup didn't break up or anything around it or on top of it. Well, so far I'm really liking that e.l.f. primer putty, and I put a little underneath my eyes too. No scent to that. I'm using the AOA Studio Mochi Sponge, and I'm using their A+ Satin Foundation. And if you are new to Shop Miss A, you definitely should check them out. Lots of cheap, affordable, great products, great quality. I'm trying to show that the foundation is sitting nicely right on top of that primer. Also, after you apply your primer, you want to wait a few minutes to let it set in and dry. Set on the skin basically, before you apply anything on top of it, which is what I did off camera. And I'm just doing a thin layer of this foundation today. It is a very buildable foundation, very nice. It's only $1.88, so I'm gonna link Shop Miss A below. This is their Paw Paw concealer, liquid concealer, also from AOA Studio. So I'm using that under the eyes to really brighten those dark circles and just highlight in general, brighten that area. And this sponge is awesome too. It's super soft. You can also buy that on the website. And most of their products go towards charity, like some of the money, so that's always good. Animals, teachers, and reusable. And, or well, the teacher one is like to help educate children. And the setting powder I'm using is just in Soft Light. That's my favorite AOA Studio settings powder, and I'm just applying a generous amount of that to set that foundation, give me a little more coverage. And I'm using this big e.l.f. body buffer brush, and I am just kind of smoothing that over and really buffing all that in to get like an airbrush kind of finished effect. And this is the LaColors Pressed Powder in Tan, and this is a perfect bronzer for fair skin tones, and it just looks really, really good. It blends out very nicely as well. So I just do the cheekbones, forehead, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit underneath the chin. Recently I've added the chin and the nose part of that. I used to just do the forehead and the cheekbones, but it definitely looks a little bit better when your face in the middle of your face is blank, without a little bit of bronzer or contour. And of course we buffed that in, and now we're moving on to this Wet n Wild Blushlighter. And this is the Peachy Corally duo. It's so pretty. I've been using that as a blush. I don't care if it's shimmery. We're also going to blend that out. And I apply it with a heavy hand and then blend it out. It looks so pretty. And then the highlight side too is very blinding. Now I will say, if you have a lot of texture on your face, this does accentuate texture on the face. So keep that in mind if you have texture and that's an issue for you and that bothers you. This product does kind of highlight that texture. I have a little bit of texture on my cheeks, so but it doesn't bother me. I'll still wear it. It's very beautiful. And I believe it was only like $5 for a blush and a highlighter, so not bad at all. Really creamy product as well. Now this is the AOA Studio setting spray. I think the setting spray smells like roses. It's really nice, and my makeup lasts all day when I use it. Now that's the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm using that as a secondary base because you already see me prime the eyes, and I'm applying powder underneath the eyes to catch fallout. Now that white pencil is going to make these eyeshadows have something extra to stick to and be able to pop. Now this is the LaColors 60s eyeshadow quad in Fab 4, and they had, I found this one at the store, and they had 90s. But I only picked up the 60s because the 90s, I have so many just brown regular quads. I should have got that because I'm a 90s kids. The blues just, I was like, man, the Pantone color of the year, and just blue in general, and gold. I just love that color combination. So I'm just taking that really pretty teal blue, which is applying like a brighter blue on the lids though, and I'm just applying that in my outer corner in my crease, kind of pouncing it and dragging it until I get my desired shape. I'm taking Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer on the lid and kind of looking up, stamping it up on the lid to create my crease line, blending that out with a brush. Going to blend the rest out with a finger so that way there's no excess product left on the lid. And the next shade we're going to be picking up is the beautiful gold shade there. It's so pretty. And I am going to apply that on half of the lid that is visible in the cut crease. So half of that is going to be the gold shade, and then the other half is going to be that really pretty shimmery blue shade in the quad. I just took the other side of my eyeshadow brush and applied that. So we're just kind of pressing that on the lid into the secondary base and kind of dragging it. Now we're going to take the gold shade, drag it into the blue shade, and some of the blue drag into the gold to blend that. Blend some more of the darker blue into the outer corner, and we're going to crisp up the crease line using this Wet n Wild eyeliner brush or smudger brush, and just crisp that crease line up. We're going to do a little bit of blending because it is a little bit harsh. We're also applying that beautiful dark teal shade to our lower lash line. And this is the Color Workshop Brow Highlighter, and I'm going to use that to highlight with because there's no clear highlight in the quad. And we're just going to blend that with a crease shade, and we're going to have our brow highlight and a lot of blending, and I just always love this step. I love the highlighting part. So I'm going to take that NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and apply that to the waterline. So I'm not going to leave it like that, but I'm going to set it with the light blue that's in, the shimmery blue that's in the quad. And this way you can make any eyeliner you want. And we're also going to apply that Milk Jumbo Pencil in the inner corner as a highlight and blend it out. Not shown on camera, the camera died. And this is the LaColors eye marker, just in blue. I found these new at the Dollar Tree, and it takes a minute to get going, and it did take a couple layers to become very dark, but overall I'm liking that eyeliner. It didn't flake or fade throughout the day either. And also off camera I did the Fat Lash mascara from AOA Studio and the LaColors matte liquid lip color. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's like a peachy nude shade. And this is the Color Workshop's Clear Brow Gel, just setting my brows. And basically that's the finished look, and I had to do so much off camera because my camera was dying. But yeah, and this blue look is really making my green eyes really pop. It's very pretty spring-like look. If you have those spring blues, this is definitely the perfect look for that. I just wanted something fun. We are going to do more looks using that quad, so stay tuned. More looks using all these products shown in the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. I thank you so very much for watching, and don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box for additional links as well as a product list.